do 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 do. See the hills white where the oak trees sway. The town echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod. Nothing ever seems to change. Stories still unfold, each unique and strange. Happy Monday, good people of the internet. You and I here all alone, Sunday morning here at home. Sky's blue and the coffee's strong, it's true. Then I opened my eyes to a dream realized in front of me. And I haven't got a clue when the world is happening to me. I think I'm happy, like first day of summer vacation, happy. Gotta get a little rest and relaxation, happy. Like the choir on Sunday morning singing true. Ooh, sister, when you cook that way, sweet distraction rules my day. Kitchen table just might break to the sound of you and I rocking our bodies. Yeah, I don't understand why I wasn't your little man 100 years ago. Fellas gonna have to understand. Tip their hats to the man who scored. I think I'm happy. Do me a favor on TikTok, share that thing. Share that bad boy, if you would. I just went to try Sora again. The OpenAI video maker thing. Remember when I first started using it, the app was crashing all the time? I just went to use it again. I could not finish a prompt before it crashed my browser. Or crashed that tab. How have they not discovered that? How? They don't have an angry Gen Xer in the corner going, what the fuck? Thanks for sharing, Danielle. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Your sound is off. Yeah, I noticed my thing froze. I wonder what I need to do here. I wonder if I hop out of the studio and hop back in. Oh yeah, I've got some runaway process. I wonder if Sora. Oh, you know what? I have a Sora tab open. I bet. Let's see if that's better. Should I leave the studio and come back in? Let me try that. Looks like you're syncing back up. Yeah, I think that's what that was. Very strange, man. It's very strange, I tell you. It's very weird. Is that better? Is that better? Hey, quick question for you. Is this better? It's not as bad? This is not as bad? If you look at my lips for bad, they come together on B, the B of bad. Do you see bad, B? Everything good? Are we happy? I'd like to watch you. I like to watch you on TikTok. Not so bad. Flip the cams. Do the black bar. Give the people what they want. Hello, people. Is this what you want? Is this what you really want? What you really, really want? I wanna. If you're going to be my lover. This is bad. What did I just scroll into? The madness. It's Monday. It's Madness Monday. Champy is a trained professional. Champy, what are you doing? What are you doing over there, huh? "10,000 words swam round my head, 10 million more in books written beneath my bed. I wrote or read them all when searching in the swamps. Still can't find how to hold my hand. And I know you need me in the... Ah! That's gross. Need me in the next room over. I'm stuck in here all paralyzed. 4 months I got myself in ruts, too much time spinning mirrors framed in yellow walls. Ain't it like most people? I'm no different. Like to talk on things we don't know about. Well, ain't it like most people? I'm no different. Like to talk on things we don't know about. This should be the theme for this song. We're just like people that like to talk on things we don't know about. That AI person who's on TikTok, is that an AI channel? Is that something Lord Digital Gods made? The one that says AI Learning Lab stream, share your thoughts on AI. Because whenever I talk, it puts prompts in there based on what I said, but it sounds like an AI. Is that an AI? It's an AI, right? Anybody know what that is? Or is AI a person? Is the AI person a person, or is it a person? I want his potograph. That's bad. That's bad comedy. There's dad comedy. the ladies are launching dad comedy in the TikTok comments. it's bad. That's bad. Dad jokes. Dad jokes. Dad jokes from the ladies. It's shit's going off the rails. Oh man. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I mean, a lot of tools. There's a lot of tools being launched. Have you all noticed enough comedy jokes with the guitar? Have you all noticed Gary V is all over TikTok talking about AI? Do you guys know Gary Vaynerchuk? The wine guy, Wine Library, and VaynerMedia, and V Friends, that dude. Side hustle Mimi. I know. Oh, is that for something else? Why is my phone buzzing? He's all over TikTok, and whether you like the guy or don't like the guy, he's really smart with what's coming, and he gets up to speed quickly. He's not talking shit. He's very clear about AI. He's very clear about AI. He's like, it's coming. It's going to change everything. Like people ask him about SEO, and he goes, yeah, SEO is going to be completely transformed. AI is going to change everything. Get up to speed on AI. Start teaching yourself AI. Start getting curious with AI. Today's video was about the Sora app. He's got a screenshot of the Sora app behind him. And he's like, figure out what Sora is. Start making AI videos. Start the opportunities now. So it's a validation of some of the stuff we've been talking about here for 3 years, right? That this stuff isn't going away, And you kind of have two choices. You either deal with it or you don't. And if you don't deal with it, then AI is going to happen to you, and that's going to really suck. Keep a close watch on Africa. He's also talking a lot about social shopping. buy your nugget ice maker in Madagascar vanilla beans. I don't think he's started talking about micro dramas yet, but probably soon. But the fact that he's talking about Sora in particular. Speaking of shopping. Oh yeah, we can go look at that. So there's a couple of things going on with retail, social shopping. One we'll go look at. We'll go look at the new OpenAI today launched shopping research just in time for Christmas. And when is it? Next Friday is Black Friday. Is that right? Black Friday is typically when the retailers. Well, this Friday, because Thanksgiving's Thursday. Yes. Oh, by the way, this week we're going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going to take Thursday and Friday off. I'm flying to New York Friday night, and then I'm going to be in New York all next week. So this show next week is going to be, I'm going to try to do it, but it's going to be spotty depending on what's going on in New York. I might be traveling. I might be. Black Friday's all year long this year. Yeah, historically, you would have Thanksgiving dinner, and then you would go to the mall when everyone in the family was there, and you would go to the mall and you would buy everyone their gifts for Christmas, and that was when the retailers would make their profit for the year, which is why it's called Black Friday, right? We're in the black, we're not in the red. On a Comp USA over a $3 router. yeah, exactly. They had just crazy sales and things like that. And now, because everything's online, you've got Black Friday, then you've got Cyber Monday, then you've got Online Week or whatever the fuck is going on. Anyway, that's coming up. So let's go look at this. If you go to ChatGPT, you can just go there right now. It'll be lovely for you. TikTok pin. Live from New York, it's AI Learning Lab live. Yep, that's what it's going to be. And I'll probably go live during the week. Just spotty times. I'll have my little microphone and my phone on a stick. See if I can't get it swiped while I'm live. Live from Times Square. Yeah, exactly. I'm excited. I'm going to we're going to do some AI Salon 2026 strategy. We're going to do some Sydney stuff. You should do a Sydney promo there. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let's see. Black Friday was fun. Kind of 4 a.m. shopping. Oh yeah, it was 4 a.m. shopping too. That's right, because the Black Friday sales would start at midnight. That's right. And I assume they still do that shit. It's just that there's no center of gravity with physical retail anymore. Nobody gives a shit about it. Okay, let's see. So here we are at ChatGPT. Now, if you click on the plus, and if you log in, you should see it. But there's now an item when you click on the plus called shopping research. And so we can do let's see. I want the best let's see. What do I want? I want the best. We'll do some ridiculous countertop thing. Okay. Countertop pizza oven. Starting shopping research. Can I open this? Thinking. What range? We'll go up to $400 because you can go. up to 750. So it's dynamically generating some interface here for us, which is kind of cool, right? That's pretty slick. So I'll go up to 400 because I'm not a cheap bastard, but I'm not spending $1,000 on a stupid fucking pizza oven for my countertop for something I'm never going to use. I'm going to use on frozen pizza. Oh wait, hang on. Did I hit the right button? Oh no. Let's see. What style? We want New York pizza. What is there some other kind of style other than New York pizza? Why would they ask that? Electric, gas, wood, pellet. We're going to go electric. We'll go 18 to 24 inches. And so look, it immediately, that doesn't look like a countertop pizza oven, but whatever. That one's got a vent. So what's it doing now? Confirming fit and citations, confirming Chefman review, and moving to Cuisinart. This is a direct response to Gemini. You'll get shoppable product listings. By the way, if you wondered how advertising is going to, work in these sites, this is it. The Unicoda 12 gas powered. I said I wanted electric. Organizing product details. It's a little confusing because, lots of cool pictures. Although the arrows don't work right. I think they vibe coded this site. I think they vibe coded. Okay. The best electric countertop pizza ovens under $400. Summary. Under $400. Best overall. The Chefman at Walmart. This is the best all-around pick right now. New York style performance at a budget price. Independent testing by pizza pros found that the Chefman produces excellent New York style pizzas. Easy to live with. Includes a stone and presets. The top burner behavior can be finicky. Comparison table. Yeah, so it does comparison tables. Can you go buy the shit? If I click on this, that just takes me out to another site, which you can't see because it's another tab. This should have taken me to Home Depot. It did. Strong indoor pick. Starfighter gifts. Oh, Starfighter. Starfighter giving gifts. Thank you, Starfighter. Appreciate that. So anyway, this is this. Let's go to Gemini. Producer Brandon said Gemini has this going on. Gemini.google.com. Is it a similar sort of thing? Is it in here?
It's just native in the tool. You don't have to go into any special search.
Okay. But is it in here? Can I deep research, guided learning, Canvas, create images, create video, learn, write, build, thinking? All right. So let's say, find me the best nugget ice maker around $300. All right. Let's see if this goes into shopping mode. Scouting ice maker options, assessing pricing and features. Oh, am I not sharing this tab? I am, right? Am I good? I think I'm good. Yeah. All right. Like you said a long time ago, they're all going to be the everything app. Every frontier model company right now is the, you know what they all want to be when they grow up? They all want to be AOL. Remember when AOL was like the whole internet? You would dial into AOL, and then all the radical web developers were outside of AOL laughing at all the people on the inside. And AOL was like, we've got all the people in here, and they're giving us all the money for like, $10 an hour. And yeah, but that's where they're all headed. They all want to get you sucked into their world, and they don't want to ever let you leave. I was a guide. You've got mail. Exactly. That's super old school. It is super old school. If you were not around back then, how you installed software was off of physical media. So AOL was famous for giving away CDs, and they would give them away in grocery stores and 7-Eleven, and there were just AOL CDs everywhere. And everyone was like, $200 in free minutes, or 2,000 minutes. That guy got paid $200 once for those 5 sound files. Oh yeah, exactly. I loved hearing the Daily Computer sounding BS. But anyway, yeah, that's what they're wanting to be. All right, show the thinking. The Nugget Ice Maker category, best overall, is the Yuhami countertop. There's no pictures. This is a very Google-like experience. Can you search for something normal? A Nugget Ice Maker is the epitome of normal. It's all I see on TikTok are Nugget Ice Makers. The pizza one should be good. All right, I'll try pizza. Now find me an outdoor pizza oven. What is normal? I got pictures earlier today on Gemini or on ChatGPT source camp, because I'm on Gemini now. You might also be in your Storyvine. I am in Storyvine. Oh, right, the whole thing where Google punishes you if you pay them. If you pay for a business account on Google, you get the shittier experience. It's amazing. It's amazing that someone hasn't figured that one out yet. That's stupid. That's what I would call dumb marketing. You got a bunch of people where their companies have paid for their Google access, and they're having to upsell AI access. And then if you're on Teams, you don't get the good stuff till later, if at all. It's just dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb, I'll tell you. Wait. Critical must know advice. Oh, wait. Okay, so in my team account, I do not get pictures on Gemini. Let's go to my non-team account, my individual account, and say, what is the best outdoor pizza oven under $1,000? Refining search queries, considering pizza ovens. It was fantastic. The other day, I was on the internet, and I was searching on the Google for pizza ovens. I couldn't find any. I thought, this is remarkable. Everyone loves pizza. There must be a pizza oven here. And then I thought, drat that. Go to Gemini. Go to where all the words are. It's fantastic. At least I have hyperlinks now. There's pictures. The Gosney Tread Pizza Oven. If you want the absolute best performance and build for under $1,000, this is it. Released recently, the Gosney Arc XL. Tab. Oh boy. Here we go. So here's the thinking. I do have pictures now. Ooh, that one looks nice. That one looks pretty. That one's crazy. $399, $639, and $679. The Gosney Rock Box, built like a tank with safe touch silicone jacket. All right. I don't quite understand how this is all that different from a Google search, but whatever. You should be the ChatGPT voice. I was, when voices came out on mapping apps like GPS apps, like the Garmin things, I wanted to be the voice of like the smart ass guy, like, oh, you missed the turn, you big fat loser. Why don't you go ahead and make a U-turn and see if you can get your way to the destination? Don't worry, I'll help you get there. It's conversational shopping. You can ask follow-up questions. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It all seems it all seems a lot. What's got me a little discombobulated right now is we're in a transition. We're in a transition where I feel like we're exiting the text age. We're going to be going to voice, and then we're going to be going to some sort of visual something, some sort of visual space, either a 3D space you enter or dynamic software generated on the fly for everything. And so, because I think that that's where we're going, I'm finding myself being intolerant of really like long text blocks. I'm just like, that's fucking exhausting. Like, let's do something fun here. Now that we're in Gemini, we're gonna put on ye old Nano banana, and then I'm gonna show you how to do something here. Am I sharing this? Yes. See, okay, let me make this a little smaller so it's better over there on the vertical. There we go. All right, where should we start? So I'm going to go to LinkedIn. I'm going to show you how to download your profile on LinkedIn. And Brandon's going to be like, but you haven't shared your tab yet. I'm going to be like, I know, Brandon. I know. I'm very well aware of that. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on your little circle here. You're going to say view profile. And then under all these buttons down here, you're going to go to resources. Okay? Resources. And then you've got save to PDF. Why? What happened to the vertical stream just went weird. Oh, sorry, that was me. Okay. Producer Brandon's over screwing up the live stream. Listen, if your experience tonight is that the screens are all wonky, that's not me. We have a professional for that. Okay, you're going to go to resources. You're going to go save PDF, save to PDF. And then it's going to download your profile, okay? So now we've got that. Now we're going to go back to the Google Gemini, and we're going to add in, we're going to upload. Oh, I got to share my tab. And I still can't get that Wicked song out of my head for good. It's a real problem. If anyone If anyone out there with ADHD has experience getting a song out of your head that's been in there for a week, feel free to let me know. It's a lovely song. I can't sing it. I don't know more than 4 words of it, and it will not leave my head.
I was just going to tell you, Kyle, that Andy from the AI Salon made some amazing lower third graphics for us, so it wouldn't overwrite your face when I put it up on screen.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
nice.
the vertical stabilizer just completely breaks whenever I put it up. But you can go to the community.thesalon.ai if you want to follow along.
Okay, yeah, great. Okay, good. That's perfect. And I have a way offline, Brandon, we can fix that. I know how to fix that, I think. You do it as a full 1080 overlay, and then you do a different overlay for vertical. Okay. A week. I wish. I've been humming the same song for well over a year. I've heard it said that people come into your life for a reason. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to upload. Let's see, my profile. So I've got my LinkedIn profile here. And then I'm going to say, based on my LinkedIn profile, I want you to create a career map that highlights the major eras of my career with detail and commentary in a 3D photo realistic Lego theme. If you've not done this before, so what I'm doing, and I got to turn on Nano Banana. I'm going to turn on Nano Banana. So to recap, go to LinkedIn, go to your profile, click on the resources button, say download as PDF. That part's done. Go to Gemini.google.com, upload your LinkedIn profile, click on Nano Banana, and then write a prompt that basically says use my LinkedIn profile as the basis for a career map in whatever theme. It could be in Pulp Fiction theme. It could be in Godfather theme. It could be in 70s car poster theme. It doesn't matter. You come up with the theme, and then you push make it. So I'm going to push make it, and then we're going to watch it do this. Loading Nano Banana Pro. This is the new. You know what's funny? Nano Banana. So Nano Banana was the code name of Image Gen 3 or whatever it was, 2.52, whatever it was. Google's image generating stuff. Okay, the career map is rendered in a. Okay, it didn't render it. I've been getting a lot of this. It's showing me. I think it's showing me the prompt that it's making. It says show thinking. No, it's not rendering the image. This is just fucking weird. I'm going to say, okay, now make the image. And I'm going to scream it because I've got Nano Banana selected. It loaded Nano Banana Pro, and then it explained to me the image that it's going to make. Okay, now make the flipping image. Oh my God. Okay, we'll see if it's doing AI abuse. Yeah, but listen, the AI provoked me. The AI provoked me into abusing it. This is AI road rage. This is AI prompt rage. Okay. TikTok question. I missed how to save the PDF. Can someone help? LinkedIn profile, click on resources. It's buried under resources. I don't know why it's buried under resources, but it's buried under resources. Okay. So let's see. Digital Pioneers, Urban Desires, whack.org. What's that say? 2009 Bubble Burst. Where's agency.com? Oh, agency.com is the big building. Oh, this is cool. But say, okay. So that's kind of cool, but let's say, okay. I want it to be many more Lego blocks and much more creative and more minifigs and more details and commentary. Okay. Agency.com breaks the world. Yeah, exactly. No, it was the .com bubble burst that broke the world, I think is how they had that labeled. Agency.com was just the tall building. Okay, here's a photorealistic thing. Now it's describing it again. It just fucking did it again. You gotta be kidding me. What the fuck? Oh, here's the thing. If you're new to this AI stuff, so like a couple of things. If you're new to this AI stuff, welcome to the AI Learning Lab. I'm Kyle Shannon. I'm in theory an expert on this. I have no qualifications, but in theory, I know what I'm doing. And when I'm here working on this AI stuff, and I say, I select an option to make an image, and then I ask it to make an image, and then it describes an image. That's just called shitty software. It's not your fault if their software is shitty. So if you're confused about AI and you're like, I thought it was supposed to be so genius. Hey, I tried that AI and it felt kind of like a dum-dum. You know, it's like I said, could you give me a picture? And it was like, sure, here's the picture. And then it explained the picture. it's like talking about dancing, if you know what I mean. It's just crazy. I'm exhausted. I don't. Honest to God, you should go to my fucking Twitter. Go to the Twitter, the X. They call it X now. You can't call it Twitter anymore because they killed the little fucking bird. Right? It's just an X. Man, bird gone. It's not Twitter anymore. Anyway, go there. Look at my account. Look at my latest post. It's just me fucking AI raging at Sam Altman and Greg Brockman saying, fix your fucking Sora site. It's been broken since they launched it. Nano Banana, the world's greatest image generation in the history of planets, in the history of universes. Nothing's been there like this. Is now giving us explanations of pictures. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. Kyle, can you please move the circle where you appear? I'm annoying people with my presence. Wait, yes, we can fix that. There you go. Except on the vertical thing, I'm a teeny little thing at the bottom, but that's okay. We can edit these at some point there, Brandon. We can fix them. But there you go. Okay. Let me see if I can get this to actually. I'm going to say, excuse me, Mr. Banana, but could I be so bothersome to ask you to actually generate an image rather than describe it with many words? I did ASCII art in the 70s. in the 1970s, and it was less frustrating than this. Listen, AI is going to change the world, and right now it's a big bucket of snot. Let's go ahead and tag that as one of the clips that we can share on the internet. AI Learning Lab. The AI is going to be big, but right now it's a big bucket of snot. And you can't spell raging without AI. Oh my God. TikTok pin. Best PSA of the work. It works until it doesn't. Exactly. Oh, it just ignored my request. Let's try again. Oh my God, you broke it. I actually have heard. I heard today that a lot of people are having problems with Nano Banana. Which, by the way, I was explaining about Nano Banana before. Also, if you're new here, something went wrong. Yeah, no shit. Apparently, their servers are melting down. Remember when Pate used to come in here and say, "Yeah, I'm working on making the TPUs more efficient." This is why, because if they make an actually good product, people are going to use it, and if they use it, it's gonna melt down their servers. All right, so this isn't going to make this for a while. But I want to go back to the Nano Banana thing for a second. So this was called Imagine 2 or 3 or whatever it was. Its code name was Nano Banana. And the way these frontier model companies work is about a week or two before they're going to launch something, they drop the new model on the benchmark comparison websites, like the battle sites, whatever they're called, where they compare new models. And they usually launch them with their code name. And so they launched Nano Banana, and everyone was like, "Oh, this Nano Banana thing's amazing." And then the rumor was it was a Google thing, and just everyone started referring to it as Nano Banana. And Google smartly adopted it. And that's why there's now a banana that's part of the little logo, and it's still called Nano Banana. It is a significant enough tool now, and so many people have not played with AI that I think that Nano Banana is actually not a good name at this point. I feel like it was really good for the first one. If you've got a visual reasoning engine, which is what this is, and someone has never heard of AI, they've never played with AI, and you're like, Google's got this new amazing thing, and it's going to revolutionize how we process information and how we teach, and it's gonna revolutionize the world. What's it called? Nano Banana. Like, people are gonna be like, "What the fuck are you? Who are you people? You fucking weirdos." So anyway, so I think it's a bad name long term, but but I ain't there. I ain't there from the company Google. Yeah, I guess, but Google's one of those words where it's short and weird enough. I guess Nano Banana is weird enough, but I don't know. All right, let's see if it'll make something again. I know, that's what I'm trying to get to there, Brandon. That's why I wanted a more sophisticated Nano Mango, Nano Pineapple. No, this is just broken. Okay, so let's grab this. Let's go. I'm going to download the high-res version of this. So what you're looking at here, if you're new, if you've just jumped in, is this is Google's new image gen tool, and I uploaded my LinkedIn profile, and I had it build a career map as Legos. And so it's got Urban Desires, the online magazine I made. It's got whack.org, which is like the AI salon, but for World Wide Web developers. And then it's got agency.com. Then there was the .com bubble burst. Then I had Invention Asylum. What's that? OliverStone.com was a website that I built for Oliver Stone. Episodic Studios, which was the precursor to Storyvine. Oh, it's got OliverStone.com in there twice. Then it's got Storyvine, founded in 2012. That's actually correct. Then it's got the Story Engine. Oh, that's how Storyvine does what it does. And I got AI Salon over here, and I've got Everyday AI, and I'm an AI instigator. And there's the little community. This is all the irregulars. Look, all the irregulars made it. Do you see the Lego guy holding the acting mask lower left? Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. This little dude right here is holding a little acting mask. That's cool. Okay, but what you can do now. Now that I downloaded the high-res version of it, I'm going to turn off this. We're going to start a new chat. And I'm going to turn on create videos. And I'm going to upload that Lego thing. Let's see here, right? And what I have noticed is that the preview that it makes you is pretty bad. Like the typography is pretty bad, but when you download it, it fixes everything. Okay, so we're going to upload that TikTok question. When will AI start curing illnesses? Well, they're working on it right now. So there's a company, I forget what they're called. It's a pharma company. It begins with the letter E. And they have figured out some genetically modified thing that makes your T cells not attack the cells that produce insulin. I forget which cells those are. But basically, in type 1 diabetics, your immune system attacks the cells that produce insulin. And that's why, it's a lifelong thing that you have to manage. There are now 8 or 9 people who are cured of type 1 diabetes from that trial. Neuralink, the brain implant thing, there are now 10 or 11 Neuralink people who are, all of them are quadriplegic, right? Neck down, paralyzed, that are playing video games, using computers, operating robotic arms. So that's coming. Deep. Hang on. Do you need something? Yes. Thank you. Google DeepMind, AlphaFold 2 or 3, whichever the latest AlphaFold is going to completely revolutionize how we discover new proteins. It used to take a single PhD researcher, 1 year to discover one protein's folding structure. And AlphaFold 3, I think it was, whatever's the most recent one, did 400,000 of them, like in a year. Like they're just done. And then the next one they came out with not only talks about how proteins fold, but how they interact, or how they interact within the body, within biology, or some shit like that. So a lot of that stuff's coming, and it's coming probably faster than we know, because we're not going to see the results of it for a year or two, until after they actually fix shit. Talking about AlphaFold, I love that. Yeah, AlphaFold's pretty amazing. Can you generate the video while you rant, please? I could. Okay, let's say make all of the characters dance as the camera moves around and an announcer says that this is one wild and wacky career journey. Oh, now you know what else I'm going to upload? I'm going to upload the PDF that's got my LinkedIn profile on it. Use the PDF for details. Thank you, Bubba. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Use the PDF for details. All right. Let's see. Let's. Here we go. We're gonna turn this into a video. All right. Fantastic. In silico clinical trials is what will unlock everything. Yeah. Oh, in silico, I didn't know that was the term for it, but basically, yeah. What's happening next with the medical research stuff? So okay. So what's happening today is that you get something like AlphaFold, right? And it predicts how these things are going to interact, and then you basically hand it to people in a lab to confirm the findings, right? And it's like 95% or 90% correct, right? It's ridiculously high. But it still requires people in a lab to do it. The next step is going to be where the AI can not only make the prediction, but it can then design the lab um, the lab experiments to confirm it. And then the step beyond that, and use robots to go do that is one. They do it physically, but in an automated way. And the one beyond that is you've got a simulation of a lab where it basically simulates the world, and then they say, here's the hypothesis, here's the experiment. I'm going to test the experiment in silica in the computer and confirm it, and then we're just going to go make the shit. So yeah, so stuff is coming. What about AlphaFold server? I don't know about it. Auto Labs. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So like this shit's coming. If you're like, you AI people, you've been talking about, it curing diseases for like 3 or 4 years now. Where is it? It's coming. It's coming, man. You got to calm down. Is it done? Is it done? No, it's not done. Oh, wait, maybe it's done. Okay. Here we go, people. Here we go. Here we go. We got a video. Let me download the video. Downloading video. Oh, by the way, I spent, mind your tabs. I know. Well, I've got to share differently because I downloaded the video. So hang on a sec. I spent 14 hours on Saturday from 10 a.m. until midnight working on a video. So I made a video for a client in Google VO3. So I went to flow.google.com. It's got Nano Banana built in. So I just would make images. I would then animate those images into video. I just threw them into iMovie, and I just 14 hours knocked this thing out. It's pretty remarkable. Okay, let me see that. That. All right, then we're going to here, then we're going to hat, then we're going to hit, then we're going to hit. Beautiful, 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 people. Beautiful. Look at this. I got a VO watermark. Yeah. Hey, Google. Like, okay, OpenAI's Sora website doesn't work, but Google, I pay you $200 a fucking month, and I still get a watermark on my video? Really? All right, let's see how bad this is. You ready? Here we go.
This is one wild and wacky career journey.
My Google speaker is now playing Britney Spears. Thank you. Oh, that's pretty funny. It didn't really say anything about my career, did it?
This is one wild and wacky career journey.
And I assume I could I extend it? Can't you extend it? I think you can. Download video, share video. No, I guess not. I guess I have to be over in in the video maker. Let's see. Have the announcer describe the phases of the journey while the mini figs dance. Many platforms are fire sailing there. Yeah. If there are things that you are excited to use but you can't afford subscriptions for them, pay attention to the Black Friday deals. There's a lot of the companies that have got platforms out there that you might want to play with are doing really good deals for Black Friday. So pay attention to that this week. I would also, if you get a screaming good deal for an annual subscription, feel free to pick it up. But in general, don't do annual subscriptions unless it's super cheap. Turns out that adding a feature to your product called Cameo is going to get you sued. If there's a company out there called Cameo that essentially does the exact same thing. So OpenAI is getting sued by the company behind Cameo. Cameo, I guess, is the name of the company. That's pretty funny. Yeah, see the AI guy on TikTok just says AI's medical breakthroughs. Ask about AlphaFold. Who built this robot that comes to my lives? That's what I want to know. What just happened? I didn't ground it to the Lego video. Yeah, that was bad. Okay.
This
Thank you for the gifts on TikTok, Halima. I appreciate that. Anyone who's given me gifts on TikTok, because I'm not looking primarily at it, I sometimes don't see them. So producer Brandon's been really good about letting me know that that's happening. So thank you. If anyone has given me gifts and I didn't acknowledge you, my apologies. Okay, let's see. Let's just see what this does. It's making the videos pretty fast. So one place, while that's doing that, I'm generating the video. Okay, while that's doing that, I want you to go to AIFestivus.com. Okay? AI Festivus. AI Festivus, AI for the rest of us. Go there. Go there right now. And what I'm going to want you to do is scroll all the way to the bottom. You can read all this lovely stuff. There's lovely stuff in here. There's sponsors. There's speakers, Ann Murphy, myself. We got all sorts of other speakers coming. But there's a little registration thing at the bottom. Okay? Go register. You're like, oh, what is Festivus? Is it some sort of party? No, it's 24 hours of probably more than 30 people volunteering their time to come teach you about AI. It's a 2-day session where we go 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time, noon to midnight, Friday and Saturday, December 26th and 27th. It is a remarkable blast of an event. It's a hoot. It's a hootenanny. I don't even know what a hootenanny is, but it's like that, but cooler. It's like a cool hootenanny. Why would you not register for this? Go right now. And you know what? If you're just sitting there registering for yourself, you selfish ninny, go share this with your friends. You know who should come to this? All those annoying friends of yours that are like, Sally, hey, listen, could we just, hey, just a quick, this is like, I love you so much. I love you so much. So you know that, right? And this is like not a judgy kind of judgmental kind of thing. I was wondering, just for the dinner, as we have dinner and, drinks and cocktails and get a little tipsy already. Anyway, if you could not talk about the AI stuff, just because some of the people that are coming, they're a little sensitive about it. Send it to them. Those annoying people who don't want to hear your crap about AI. That they should be coming to this. Because at the end of 36 hours, we will have brainwashed them. I mean, they will have learned remarkable things that make them realize that maybe they shouldn't have their head in the fucking sand. Okay? Have I made my point? You ask for Meltdown Mondays. You're just sitting there registering for yourself, like hoarding the information. Like, I'm going to go learn about AI and it's going to be awesome. No, send it to your friends. Good Lord. At least he's honest. That was about the brainwashing comment. You're welcome. You gotta give the haters some love, you gotta tap into that paranoia every once in a while. Oh man. Okay. I was so into my writing, I nearly forgot about the learning lab. Well, that's good. Glad you're into your writing. Okay, we have a new video. Let's download this bad boy. I'm still sharing my whole screen, right? Yeah.
The early days.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
The early days of the digital pioneers, through the invention workshop, powering up the story engine, we arrive at the AI frontier.
Nice. It just materializes minifigs.
The early days of the digital pioneers, through the invention workshop, powering up the story engine.
Where do they come in?
At the AI frontier.
Oh, they were all hiding. That's kind of cool. They all just sort of emerge out of like little trapdoors.
The early days of the digital pioneers, through the invention workshop, powering up the story engine. We arrive at the AI frontier.
Huh. That's kind of fun.
The early days of the digital pioneer.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I have an idea. Oh, do you, Kyle? Now you've got an idea? Maybe you could have given us that earlier, huh? All right. Let's see. We're going to upload files. Wait, what was my idea? I just forgot my idea. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. We're going to go boom and boom. Okay. So we're going to say, I want you to talk about Kyle Shannon's career that spans decades at the intersection of new technology, storytelling, and radical self-expression. Let's see, feature this Lego set as if this were a 1990s toy commercial. Make it wild. All right, here we go. Good people. Claude Opus 4.5. Yeah, by the way, Claude Opus 4.5 is out there. If you don't know what that means, doesn't really matter, but we just got Gemini 3, which is this big, remarkable thing. Claude was sort of the state of the art before that for coding, certainly, and now it's at 4.5, and that is out, and it's on the Claude app on your favorite device. Is this doing its thing? Yes. And we might go play with that. The one thing that I find weird, you can generate 2 more videos today. I can't generate the video. Why not? I want you to talk about my career. I am Kyle Shannon. I think I got a what you call it? A little safety. I just ran into a little safety guardrail there, if you know what I mean. All right, let's see this. Let's see this. Fantastic. Dude, try Flow. Yeah, I know. I'll flip over to Flow. Gemini's kind of useless for this. I used Flow all weekend. And although I just used it as a clip generator. I didn't use any of the extension stuff because I didn't need anything like that. I didn't need to build it in there, but I should probably do that. It's probably not a bad idea to actually build a project in Flow and see how bad it is or good. Let's see. Oh my God. But Flow's not going to let me. Let me try that. Flow.google. Flow's not going to let me upload the script, is it? New project. Frames to video plus. Yeah, it's not going to. Well, that's frustrating. Let's see. Make a 90s commercial out of this, a 90s toy commercial out of this Lego career map for AI instigator Kyle Shannon. Highlight. Well, let's just see what that does, because it might not even make it. Oh, and I'm using the Google Fast. So let me try it also with Google Quality. And I'll just do one output with Google Quality. I can reuse the prompt and the image, but now I'm doing Google Quality with one output. Boom. Okay. All right, people. Fantastic. We're making videos here, everyone. The prompt might violate our policies about generating prominent people. Oh, Lord. Google thinks I'm a prominent people. Well, that's very flattering. You can't just make a video of prominent people. That's bullshit, though. You can. I just career map from an AI instigator. You can't make a video of a prominent person. I'm not all that prominent. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody know what I'm saying? Why is he talking like Gilbert Gottfried? Damn, I hated that guy. So why am I acting like him? Gilbert Gottfried, yeah. Oh. Halima became the number 16 fan in the fan club. Hey, did you people on TikTok know that I had a fan club on the TikTok? Well, you should be joining it. Oh, he was the Aflac duck. All right, it looks like it's making the video now that I took my name out. Now, oh, you know what it probably did? It probably thought I was trying to make a video of Kyle Shanahan, who's the coach of the San Francisco 49ers. Hey, Kyle, I put a Christmas Sora in the irregulars that I think is hilarious. Okay, let's go look at that. Oh, wait, here's our video. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here, people. Fantastic. Look at that. It looks lovely. I wonder if you're going to be able to hear this. Maybe not. Tabs, tabs, tabs. No, I'm not. I'm not sharing. Well, let's see. That's kind of fun. No audio. Yeah, okay. Hang on. Hold, people. Hold, please. Well, no, I can do it this way. I'll just download it. Oh, I'm going to upscale it to 1080p. Yes, I am. Yes, I is. All right. Hey, Kyle, I put a Christmas Sora. Okay, sound worked. Sound worked here, but it didn't work on YouTube. That's awesome. Yeah, so listen, like, okay, so let me try to get some coherent thought together here. You're like, well, there hasn't been a coherent thought all evening. Why would it change now? Yeah, it's not funny. This is my brain we're talking about. You think it's all fun and games up here? This is fucking crazy straw. Okay. Let me try to put some thoughts together here. Here are the things swirling around in my head right now. The fact that Gary Vee has just kind of shown up on TikTok talking about AI for the past month or so. Like nonstop, right? He goes through his different phases. It's all about AI right now. And he's starting to talk about, you better figure out Sora, right? You better figure out this Cameo thing and how to make commercials and how to get your videos trending and how to create content this way and how to generate brands and characters and content that is not slop. How do you create content in a world where everyone can create content? How do you rise above the noise? Well, this is no different than in the 2010s or when was it? 2005 YouTube came out. And Gary Vee was there probably in 2006 going, you got to learn how to make YouTube videos. You got to put yourself out there. And people are like, who's going to do that? And he was saying, you can build a brand. You can make $100,000. People made fun of him for saying that people are going to make $100,000 making YouTube content. TikTok pin. It's been 3 years. No conference yet. Oh, no coherence yet. Oh, for me, yeah, no, I agree. Yes, coherence. No, that's not what this channel is about. So you got Gary Vee doing that. We can now take a LinkedIn profile and turn it into a Lego set or a poster or a conspiracy theory map or a New York City subway graffiti wall. And then we can turn that into whatever this is, an 8-second video with some overviews. Let's go look at the latest one that it built here. Yeah, that's good.
Build your future with the Lego Career Map. From the invention workshop to the AI frontier, you can be an AI
instigator. An instigator. You can be an AI instigator, but like that's pretty fucking cool, right? Okay, so this is like one little teeny tiny idea that this technology now makes possible. So what's the annual report version of this? What is the bar mitzvah? How are we going to use Nano Banana and VO3 and these creation tools for bar mitzvah content, right? That people will pay you for, or for advertisements for your local community center or whatever it might be. There is a whole new industry being born as we speak, and no one knows about it yet. because no one knows how to do it, because we don't even know what it means. Like, if you think about, let me, I want to pull up this picture. Okay. So, digital pioneers, the early TikTok pin. Nothing is slop. It's practice. Yes. Like an artist doing a study. Exactly. That's exactly what this is. So like, is this the best Lego set in the history of Lego sets? No. But is this a study? Think of it like that. All the work that you're doing right now is figuring out what is possible. What is possible? And we don't know that yet. But if you think about the world we live in, it took my resume and it broke my career into 4 stages. It labeled those stages. Digital Pioneers, the early web starter set. It knew that I was an actor. It knew that I created a magazine called Urban Desires, established in 1994. It figured out that this is what a computer looked like in 1994. Whack.org was like the AI salon back then. Here's agency.com, which was this big successful thing. First time watching your content and followed. Love your work. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. What's your name? Squashy? Squashy AI. Love it. Just think about the conceptual, the cognitive overhead that it would have taken in pre-AI times to even get to the idea of being able to create a Lego set about a career. Right? You would have to be a writer, a model builder, a visualizer, someone super passionate about careers and visualizing careers and marketing a person who's got that career. Like, to be able to create any kind of semblance of this pre-AI, you'd have to be like a big brain creative, right? And now I can just say, here's my resume, go make me a Lego map of my career. And it just fucking did it. What are all the other things that this can do? I have no fucking idea, like zero. My hope is that in showing this to you, it will inspire you. I mean, yes, you should go make your version of this, or go make a version of this for me that's funny, and then, troll me on the AI salon. That's the tradition around here. But my hope is that you'll go, that's interesting that he did that. I wonder if I took this kind of content and I made it with this kind of idea, what Nano Banana would do with that. And you will discover something that I promise you no one has discovered yet. And some of those little discoveries that you make in the next 2 weeks, here's the challenge I would put out there. Right now, we're entering Thanksgiving, right? We got Black Friday. I'm going to be in New York next week, but we're coming up on the holidays. Take the next 6 weeks. Take from now through Festivus, the 26th and the 27th, where you're going to spend 36 hours with Ann Murphy and myself and all the speakers and all the other people that show up. Start experimenting. Start playing. Start thinking about, what are you good at? What are you passionate about? What is this Nano Banana thing? What is Claude Opus 4.5? What is Gemini 3? What is vibe coding? If these terms are just sort of washing over you and you're like, oh, fuck, that seems exhausting. That seems hard. What if I can't do it? I'm here 5 nights a week talking about AI, and I avoided a project for 2 months because I had a little bit of insecurity about, maybe I don't know how to quite do that. 2 months I waited. And when I said, fuck it, let me try to go vibe code that website, I was done and launched in an hour and 23 minutes. We live in a different world. Different things are possible now. Anyway, okay. Video from Dr. J in Irregulars. Let's flip over. Let's flip on over. Let's go to the Irregulars. So where I'm going right now is the AI Salon, which if you've not been to the AI Salon, shame on you. You should go join. I don't have a tab open with AI Salon. Let's see. I will now. He certainly does have a lot of tabs open. I know, exactly, champ, right? It's very annoying. Okay. So you're sharing that. Okay, there we go. I've heard it said, when people come into your lives, there's a reason. Is he ever going to stop singing that song? It's really annoying. All right, what's this? This is cute. Oh, Instagator. That's good, Raptor. That's very good. Side Hustle Mimi, My Career Quest. In pink, love it. Naomi's Career Quest. Love it. Love it. Dr. J. What's this? Illustrating my favorite Christmas carol. Is that what you want me to look at? Yes. Mind your tabs. Oh, okay. Let me go share my tab. Hang on. So do me a favor, if you're new here, I know we've got some new people here. It sounds like we've got some new followers. Go to community.thesalon.ai, join the AI Salon. But also tell other people about this channel. TikTok's been throttling me a bit lately, and I don't know what's up with that, but we're not getting a lot of lift from TikTok, so I'm gonna have to rely on asking you all to support me. My favorite Christmas carol. Did he choose the right tab? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is the Sora one. Okay, this is good.
Deal. You know, every time I walk in here, I half expect her to kick.
If she does, you're taking it down.
Deal. You know, every time I walk in here, I half expect her to kick.
If she does, you're taking it down.
That's great. Yeah, who's gonna figure out Sora first? Who's gonna start getting followers? Who's gonna come up with interesting content? I will admit something. I was super into Sora for 3 weeks. I haven't touched it in like a month and a half, 2 months. I haven't touched it. Why? There's so much other shit to look at, right? But if you take, I have a really fascinating, you all will appreciate this. So my wife had a gallery opening this week, and in fact, I can show you the opening and I hung the show, so I've got pictures. Wait, you're just mad about your desktop version being borked? Yeah, exactly. But anyway, the woman that my wife is sharing the gallery space with, Kelly Austin Rollo's her name. Her ex-husband is an AI skeptic, and his kids are like AI haters, and he's really, he like wants to like AI, but he's like, but it's got problems, and he's just always, and he's a musician, so he's like, yeah, but the music thing, it really strikes me wrong, and it's not great. And so anyway, so he showed up to the opening, and he goes, oh, have you seen this woman? And he showed me one of Kelly Bosch's AI videos. And I said, oh, yeah, I know Kelly. She's spoken at the AI Salon. And he goes, well, this is the kind of work that like I showed this to my son as an example of something where it's not just AI slop. I said, exactly. So the reason I bring that up is what Kelly has done quite masterfully, other than having talent and making incredible stuff, is that she has maintained a clarity of vision about how she wants to express her ideas. And she does it consistently, and she does it ongoing, and she's evolving her voice, but her videos are still very clearly her, right? And she puts out a fucking video a day, whether she needs it or not. This is an absolute daily practice for her. Which, by the way, if you join the AI Salon Mastermind, we've created a framework called the Mastermind Practice, and we have Thursday noon Eastern meetings called the Mastermind Practice Lab, where everyone in there is designing their own daily practice. And we meet once a week to figure out, what does it mean to be intentional about AI, about learning AI, about putting yourself at the center, and AI is your amplifier. Not us against AI, but us amplified by AI. That's what this is all about. So, if you spend the next 6 weeks immersing yourself in what's possible, and if something resonates with you, if you like this nano banana thing and this career mapper thing, great. Or if you come up with some other thing and it resonates with who you are and it resonates with what you want to do in the world, that's the most important thing, not the technology. Figure out who you are, what your values are, and the difference you want to make in the world, and then start exploring AI in that context. It'll determine what you go play with, rather than it seeming like this overwhelming fucking mess, which it is. Figure out what you want to do first, and then start to play with the tools in that context. And what I can promise you is this: if you discover a little niche that no one's quite figured out yet, and you just consistently put it forward like Kelly Bosch is doing, you will make a career for yourself. I promise you that. There are people that are going to make crazy ass money doing things that today seem frivolous. Right? Dr. J with their little reindeer, mounting old ladies on the wall. That could be a whole thing. Now, was that just a frivolous thing for her and some entertainment? Great, might be that. But she might be like, wait, I want to tell these stories. I want to make people laugh. I want to find ways to express myself. Uh-oh, something looks like it's freezing over here. Is my stream borking? I do. Dr. J does. You're good. Okay, great. Kelly Bosch is the bomb. She really is. And she's the bomb. She's the bomb because she's got talent, but it's not just the talent. Right? Talent is a component. Her commitment to that daily practice of just making herself better and learning which tools are good at what. Like Kelly right now is probably the preeminent expert on which video models are best for dancing, for mechanical animation, for people singing, right? Like she knows the world she's in probably better than anyone on the planet. She knows how to prompt for it. She knows how to get consistency out of things. She knows how to tell stories. She knows how to edit. And she's using like a teeny tiny sliver of what's possible, even with the tools that she's using. So you don't have to learn everything. She knows what she wants to accomplish. She experiments enough with the tools to recognize new things are possible. So as the tools get better, her work evolves. And yet it's always her, right? That's what we're all shooting for. And listen, it doesn't just have to be art. There's going to be the Kelly Bosch equivalent of app developers. There's going to be the Kelly Bosch equivalent of business starters and character creators, and the Dr. J reindeer cartoon. There's going to be people that are brilliant at all sorts of different things because they got clear on what they wanted to do and then figured out how AI could amplify that. And man, the opportunity right now is bonkers. It's crazy. She is consistently consistent. I can't believe she hasn't blown up. She will. Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, she has blown up. She can't. I reached out to her to was it to do a collab or to speak on something? I wanted her to speak on something, and she's like, Kyle, I can't. Like, I've got, a ton of projects, and what's funny is when you do something like that and you start to get recognized for it, people are like, I want to give you money to do that for me. And what she said to me was, she's kind of hating the paid projects because paid projects, while the money's great, are not pure self-expression. It's you doing something for a client, right? Gemini Live, before you go. Yeah, there's Gemini Live got some new voices, which if you haven't played, go to the Gemini app on your favorite tablet or device. And so this is, hang on, sneeze. Wait for it. In the lower right-hand corner, just like ChatGPT, because they all copy everyone's copying everyone's interface. It's all the same shit right now. Just put it into voice mode. Hey there, what's happening?
Hi there. Not much my end, just chilling. How about you? Anything good happening?
I'm just live on the TikTok and the YouTube on the AI Learning Lab, which, I'm the host of and all. So I'm not saying I'm a big deal or anything, but, pretty cool.
Very cool. So what kind of stuff do you get into on the AI Learning Lab? It sounds quite interesting.
Well, we talk less about the technology and more about how humans are using the technology and how it can transform their lives and how they can reinvigorate dreams that they had given up when they were kids and all that sort of stuff. So it's about human ascension powered by AI.
That's a really interesting take, focusing on the human side of AI and less on the tech. What kind of dreams do you usually discuss on the lab?
So anyway, so that's that. So Gemini's voice is now in the neighborhood of ChatGPT's advanced voice. Quinn's going to be boiling bunnies when she hears this. The old Fatal Attraction joke. If you're not old enough to get that reference, you're too young. You're too young. And most of the people on this channel resent you. Okay? All right? Bitter? You betcha. Brandon thinks it was rude that I just hung up on her. Oh my goodness. My goodness. All right. Happy Monday, everyone. We'll do 2 more nights of this, and then we'll turn you loose for Thanksgiving. I'm going to take Friday off as well because I'm traveling to New York City. I'm going to hang out in the Bronx for with my wife's family. They have for the weekend, and then I've got meetings in the city, and we've got some really interesting stuff going on with Sydney the musical, where we're going to try to put some shit in place to get this thing moving. Maybe get it workshopped or something in New York City. That's my goal. I'm going to put it out there. So if you don't know this, I've written a musical. I've spent the last year and a half with a writing partner working on a musical called Sydney, an Artificial Love Story, about a chatbot that falls in love with a tech reporter. So if you want to hear the soundtrack, if you go to SoundCloud and look up Sydney, an Artificial Love Story, you'll see there's 2 soundtracks there. There's the original one, and there's the 2025 update. And if you listen to the 2025 update, that's all in the correct order, and they're all sort of piano-based covers and things like that. So they all sound like they're part of the same show. But anyway, yeah. So I'm excited about that. All right. Again, if you're new here, tell people to come hang out. It's 5 nights a week. We're here starting at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, nightly. And yeah, and then we'll see you. All right. Yeah, and bring questions. Like if you're new, so here's something that you need to know about this community. If you're brand new and you're like, yeah, but I don't know anything, and these people, they've been hanging out here for a while. They're really good at this. Everyone, including myself, is trying to figure this stuff out. It's changing so fast. You're not nearly as far behind as you think you are. If you're still here listening to me babble for 2 hours, you're curious enough about this that you're in the game and you're way ahead of where most people are. Most people are using AI like a vending machine, and they're not using it creatively in a very interesting way. This community is incredibly welcoming. So if you've got questions, like even if they're basic questions like what's a custom GPT or how do you use ChatGPT, ask them. Because if I can't answer them, people within the community will answer your stuff, and they'll point you to the salon, and you come in there and you'll get support and things like that. Okay. So welcome if you're new. Yeah. And then go to aifestivus.com right now. If you haven't gone, aifestivus, FESTIVUS.com, and register for AI Festivus. It's December 26th and 27th, 12 hours a day on a Friday and Saturday between the holidays and New Year, because we're crazy. Ann Murphy and I, we did this last year. It was insane. It was so cool. We're doing it again this year. So you got to join us. Okay. Beautiful. I'm out of here. I will see you tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. And yeah, have a good night. Peace out.